update for tomorrow. Dentist visit early in the day. I'll keep you posted. Hi. Could I get your next available appointment, please?
Yes. Yes. I'm leaving early to make sure the team is ready. Will you be there? Great. I'll see you there. Okay. Bye.
Excuse me. Hi, are you my new dentist?
Greetings, my lady. I am Julio Juan Verales de la Vega, and I am your new dentist.
Hi, my name's Josephine O'Connor.
Ah, yes. I look forward to being of service to you.
Until next week, Wednesday at 9.
Why wait? I'm on my way to a polo tournament in Palm Beach. Would you like to join me?
Polo. I mean, I love horses, but I don't know much about it. Is it an important match?
Yes, it's in a very important match. It's a US Open match where my team Argentina is going against our greatest rivals, Colombia.
See. So you're a coach as well?
And I see you're married. Would your husband like to join us?
Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe.
What does he do, Mrs. O'Connor?
My husband's a developer building high-rise apartments in Dallas. We vacation here and we hope he can get away, but he's having some trouble finishing the 41st floor. Stay in touch by cell phone, and I keep hoping he can get away, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. And waiting around at the condo for him can get kind of boring, even if I do spend time on the beach. I would very much like to watch you lead your team to a victory. My husband will know that I'm not bored and he'll be happy. Please, call me Josephine.
Yes, I love that name, and please, call me Julio. Please inform your husband about your new adventure here in Florida, and please be my guest at our Palm Beach house. And don't worry about packing. My aunt who helps run the estate will be able to meet all your personal needs, from getting clothes for the polo tournament as well as clothes for the ranch. We'll be there in no time. My aunt will have dinner ready for us.
Great.
Do you like horses?
Oh, yes. My family loved and raised well-bred horses for rodeos and jumping.
Wonderful! What's your riding experience like?
Well, I won a few trophies for rodeos. Then I gave up barrel racing and tried for jumping. With my dad's help, I actually completed the French Nationals.
Impressive!
Well, dentistry is a long way from polo. What happened?
My mother. When my grandfather joined La Junta with Juan Perón, he wanted his daughter to marry a military man. My mother always wanted a professional in the family, but nothing like my father. He was a temperamental and arrogant military man, a general in the Argentine army. I owe all my polo and horse riding skills to my grandfather. I wouldn't give a cent to it to my father. my father would have sent me to the military academy. But my grandfather, luckily, saw my potential in being a polo player and rider, and he completely refused to let me go through that.
He seems like an admirable man.
You're not wrong. My father, like many other generals before him, had failed in the Falklands invasion. So under pressure, he resigned, and when that happened, my mother insisted that we move to Bogota, in Colombia. And my father agreed, mainly for the fear of disappearing.
Does your father have a daughter?
A la niña. She's always there for him, and he knows she's always with her real boyfriend. It doesn't matter. He still gives her a car, an allowance, an apartment. All of which she's probably just gonna give to her boyfriend, who she's probably gonna marry one day.
Oh.
My father squandered a lot of money on his mistress, and my mother, aware of my father's dalliance, took it for my grandfather's sake. But once in Bogota, she took over the family finances and started a business.
Julio, how does all this come to bear on you becoming a dentist?
Once in Bogota, very much disappointed in my father and far away from my grandfather, my mother took over my life with a vengeance. She sent me to the Jesuits of this country to study at the University of Detroit in Michigan, where I learned the best English and I took my studies with enthusiasm. After I finished my dental registry, my mother insisted I go to Harvard and study business and try to get a master's degree in it. You know, you're really comfortable to talk to.
Yes, I am a great listener.
So much about me. How did someone from Arizona get all the way here to Florida?
My father flew for the airlines. He earned his spurs flying a B-17 for the 8th Air Force flying over Germany. After the war, he remained in Europe working as a freelance pilot. In Paris, the Cabaret, I think it was the Moulin Rouge, he met Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, signed on as his personal pilot.
What was Nassar doing at the Moulin Rouge?
Dad laughed about that. He said he was directed by the OSS to meet him there, but that's all he would tell me.
Well, your dad ran the gauntlet and bravely survived all those dangerous missions in his B-17.
Well, for one flight, Nasser's opponent hired an Egyptian Air Force pilot to act as my dad's escort. He tried to shoot my dad down near his landing in Cairo. My dad saw him coming head on, forcing him hard to port, and airplane stalled. He regained control on a forced dive, but they just barely cleared the desert dunes. Some heads rolled after that. Things just kept getting worse in Cairo with the coup and the military juntas. My dad packed a suitcase full of British pound notes and flew to Phoenix. He bought a horse ranch, met my mother, and here I am. Dad taught me how to ride and even how to fly his airplane. It was my joy as well as his.
Josephine, you're amazing. And I have my pilot's license as well. We both know how to fly planes, and we both grew up on ranches, and we love horses.
Then one day, my dad asked my mom to fly to Las Vegas with him to meet a dealer about horse breeding. He radioed a mayday with engine failure over the mountains. Crashed.
Josephine, I'm so sorry.
After we lost the ranch, I moved to Dallas to find work. I ended up as a secretary at a mortgage office. One day, one of the broker's clients waltzed in and sat on the edge of my desk. His name was Matthew O'Connor.
Your husband.
He looked at me and said, "You're a proper, well-dressed, good-looking young lady. How'd you like to make $500 by accompanying me to a client dinner tonight?" And then he blurted out, "This is a strictly business proposition. With you by my side and your office knowledge of financing, I suspect you're quick wit. You can fill in the gaps in the conversation. need to pitch this client to buy my $44 million downtown high-rise apartment project. And then at the end of the night, I will take you home with your 5 $100 bills, no strings attached. My boss just left and said it was okay with him. And so began a permanent round of dates in which he would show me off to his clients as his administrative assistant. Always with that slight, you know what I mean, grin.